Greetings of the day. The title of our paper is Online Courses Performance Prediction Using Machine Learning Techniques. Authors are Jyotsna Dongardive, University of Mumbai, Department of Computer Science, Mumbai, India. Mosmi Pawar, University of Mumbai, Department of Computer Science, Mumbai, India. Pooja Mangal Malani Mishra, Institute of Distance and Open Learning, University of Mumbai, Mumbai, India. The contents are as follows: introduction, about the paper, materials and methods, results and discussion, and conclusion. The impact of pandemic has been felt through all the sectors of the global society, including the field of education. The pandemic is a strong indication of the fact that things will not be the same as they were before. This impact is also seen in the educational community. Several institutions across the globe have vouched for blended learning approach and have adopted virtual learning environments to disembark education. This has given rise to a number of professionally developed as well as amateur type of courses in the virtual learning environment. Through this study, the researchers, that is us, have applied machine learning algorithms to identify the learners with lower engagement and predicting their reasons. A comparison is made between several such algorithms to fine-tune the output and understand the interdependency. This study has emphasized on the gender and predictability of the course completion on MOOC and their significant difference seen in it. This paper covers student demographics, student activities, and module presentation, which is done using machine learning techniques. A marked difference has been observed in the ratio of male and female students who vouch for the courses under the consideration using MOOC. Material and methods. In this study, we utilize various machine learning techniques to study the student engagement in the virtual learning environment activities. This methodology proposed in the current study is shown in the following figure. The different stages starting from the collection of data to the calculation of performance measures is discussed in the upcoming sections. The WICT environment tool has been used for data processing, analyzing, and prediction. For the data collection, Open University Learning Analytics dataset has been used. It comprises of parameters like courses, students, and their interactions with the virtual learning environment for 7 selected courses termed as modules in the study. This data has a record of 32,593 students, logs of their interactions with the virtual learning represented with the daily summaries of the students' clicks, which is 10, 655, 2 and 280 entries for 22 different courses. The dataset consists of 7 files which are categorized as student demographics, student activities, and module presentations. We have used 3 files for our dataset for this particular study. Machine learning techniques. Machine learning, as we all know, is a subset of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from their experiences. Machine learning has become an integrative part of the modern scientific methodology, providing automated techniques to predict further information based on observations. It is machine learning which predicts the future nature of the education environment by adapting new advanced intelligent technologies. The following machine learning techniques were used: random tree, which is a supervised learning algorithm based on decision tree, and it belongs to a class of machine learning algorithm which does ensemble classification. Random forest, which is again a supervised learning algorithm, and it takes as the name implies, it consists of a large number of individual decision trees that operate as an ensemble. Adaptive boosting, also known as ATA boosting, is an ensemble boosting classifier. It combines multiple classifiers to increase the accuracy. Bagging, which is also known as bootstrap aggregating, is a machine learning ensemble meta-algorithm designed to improve the stability and accuracy of machine learning algorithm used in statistical classification and regression. For the training and testing, The classifiers mentioned were trained using Open University Learning Analytics dataset in a WECA tool. The attributes used in the training were student demographic information, number of previous attempts, final results, and student e-learning activity data from the logs of the virtual learning environment system to identify the engagement of the students in the course. We have used a 10-fold cross-validation. In the case of 10-fold cross-validation, where n is equal to 10, dataset is divided into 10 equal parts or folds by keeping one fold is the set aside for in each iteration. Each fold is used once for testing and 9 times for training, and then the average of the scores. For the performance measures, a confusion matrix, which is a matrix representation that cross-tabulates observed and predicts observation, is depicted. It is used to derive different performance measures. The observed and the predicted observations are represented in the following 4 types: true positive, false negative, false positive, and true negative. Using these parameters, we calculate the accuracy, which is equal to true positive plus true negative upon true positive plus false negative plus true negative. For the results, the research followed by the knowledge discovery in the database methodology. In this study, we have utilized various machine learning techniques to study the student behavior and their engagement level in the courses. We have first observed the gender-based classification. For the gender-based classification, on the data attribute, final results can be seen as pass, withdrawn, fail, and distinction. As seen in this particular graph, the total registered students are 32,593, out of which 17,875 are male students, whereas 14,718 are the female students. You can see the distribution of male students who have passed and the female students who have passed, and the ones who have failed and the ones who have withdrawn. The second attribute that we are considering is the number of previous attempts. We have visualized the number of previous attempts made by the students for a particular module with the attribute final results of the student, which indicates the number of times the students have previously attempted the module. This particular graph, it shows the number of times a student has appeared for a particular module, and we can see the withdrawn, fail, and distinction and pass parameters of the same. The third parameter is predict final results of the student. We have used random tree, random forest, ADA boost, and bagging algorithm to predict the final results of the student using the student info parameter. The following table, it shows that the random tree, random forest, ADA boost, and bagging predictive models accuracy. Random forest correctly classified 32,338 students out of 32,592 students final result, and the accuracy of this particular algorithm was 99.7%. The fourth parameter was correlation of the number of clicks with the modules. We performed correlation analysis on the total number of clicks by the students on the 7 course modules to evaluate the strength of the relationship. We have observed a particular module, say named WFFF, has the most number of clicks. So this basically tries to show that the kind of development of the module, the interactive nature of the module, so that has encouraged students to participate more actively in that particular module. The following table shows the course name and the number of clicks, and there is a very significant difference in the number of clicks seen between the other courses and the course title FFF. For the conclusion, through this study, several conclusions can be drawn. The virtual learning environment is more engaging and self-paced, and hence the overall passing of the students using a single attempt is quite high. Though the number of withdrawn cases is also high, that often indicates the Learners engage in multiple courses and due to time constraints end up quitting up a few in the midway. Also, the withdrawn and failing rate of female learners is higher than that of males. In this study, does not mention the age group of the learners, and we take the assumption the learners of virtual learning environment can be of any eligible group. For the prediction of performance accuracy, a different machine learning algorithms, the performance of random forest and random tree has proved to be the greatest, and this could be due to their better learning parameters and adaptability for this type of data. Also, the performance of a particular model titled FFF will help us understand the cognitive nature of the engaging parameters of the module in the future study where the students have made the maximum number of clicks. Thank you.